What's up, guys? Welcome to Road to Pro. This is going to be one of our last episodes before the show. We're getting ready to hit shoulders. We are 2 days out from starting peak week, and we are about to smash this shoulder day and get a good pump going. It's going to be rigorous and tough. We're grinding through the rest of this prep. Super shredded right now. So, staying tight, staying on everything, and let's go get after it. Oh yeah, a little light. That's a good thing. Usually everything this week feels heavy. Surprisingly, yesterday we were still able to hit 5 plates on hack squat for 10 reps. Ooh, now I feel that one. Yeah, we're gonna stay with this weight, focus on a little bit of control, really pre-exhaust the rear delts before we get into some laterals, then presses. Hi, are you leaving? Okay. Oh, woo. So what I like to do with time under tension is get a few really good solid slow reps and then kind of speed up through the rest of it to still get a good amount of volume. Pretty difficult. One of my favorite machines by Max Pump. Really great for laterals and chest flies for like a standing pec deck. This one we're gonna do 4 sets. Set of 15 on the first one, set of 15 on this one. Then you're gonna do 2 sets of 10. Really put the pressure on. Oh yeah, that one burns. I like that. Oh, this is kind of funny. Oh, okay. We may have went up too much weight to try and do that set of 10. We're gonna go down a little bit. All right, let's head and do some presses. A lot. So earlier this week, the suffering from the diet and caloric deficit was pretty bad. People would look at me and thought I was like having depression, literally. So one of my clients asked me if something was wrong between me and my girl, and I was like, no. I was like, I just have no aptitude for physical expression because of how tired I am. And the hunger pain was very bad that I recently, a few days ago, started microdosing retatrutide. Did that Tuesday night. Wednesday, felt 100% better. Energy was better. My leg workout was literally immaculate. And I could, since I'm microdosing, it's not enough appetite suppressant where I'm not hungry for my meals. By the time I'm supposed to eat, I'm hungry, but I don't feel famished. I don't feel like I'm starving in between meals right now. There's lots of other benefits to retatrutide, like helps with insulin production, regulating your blood sugar, which is where that sustained energy came from, is from the low amount of carbs. It's regulating my blood glucose levels longer so that I have better energy levels. And it is by far a game changer. I was listening to a podcast with Niall, Transparent Podcast, and Eric Janecki, and they were kind of talking about how they didn't want to start using it because they felt like it took the heart out of bodybuilding. But there's lots of other physical benefits and health benefits to taking it, as well as helps with like inflammation, like total body inflammation, keeps your inflammatory markers for like your kidney and liver lower. So taking all the other things like halotestin and tren and all that stuff while we're in prep can cause a lot of inflammatory markers with your other organs, and it really helps level that out and suppress it so you're not doing so much internal damage to the body. I also take a lot of stuff from a company called Leviathan Nutrition to help with kidney, liver, and lots of other things, heart. So check them out as well. Very good supplements. Oh yeah, we can go up. Pretty light set of 15. We're gonna jump up to a quarter on each side, and then see if we can throw around 2 plates after. This machine gets heavy pretty quick. So you guys also, if you're wondering, you probably haven't seen a cut of Dark Sport like this because I made it myself. I think it looks pretty cool. It's like 90s style cut off because I cut the collar off. I made it. I made it this way. So Dark Sport, if you need a new style designer, let me know. Or if you just want to sponsor a new athlete, hit me up. Woo! Oh yeah, that's a burner. Wow, surprisingly we can go up. Fuck. Do I want to? No, but I'm going to because I'm not a bitch. So we made a lot of progression from last year until now, from October of Amateur Olympia to USA's this year. Since we're almost at peak week, we're still at a 16-pound weight difference than last year. We're even more conditioned and shredded than last year as well, with less body fat percentage and total body fat weight. Main reason behind that is I treat my off season pretty strict, but like freely in a sense. Like I'll make good meals that don't feel like meal prep at home, but it's still like nutritious food. Like my main thing I like to eat at home is homemade burritos with either beef or chicken, rice and beans, maybe a little bit of cheese, nothing too crazy amount wise. And then pretty much stick to my regular meals, because if I'm eating enough, I don't feel the need to go have a cheat meal. And if I do, I really want a burger and fries. Throughout all of off season, even like my dirtiest meals was pizza, and I had pizza 3 times throughout my entire off season, which was delicious, but I'm more focused on the goal. And like I said, if I'm eating enough, I feel satiated, so I don't need all this outside stuff. And yeah, I love bakery goods and sweets. That's why we came up with the protein bakery treats that my girl and I sell, PD Pro treats. But I really only have things like that like prior to working out, so can have a high amount of glycogen for a really good pump and stimulating workout. I don't just sit at home and snack on a whole box of freaking Cheez-Its or Oreos. Like, I love Oreos too, but like even then, if I'm gonna have some Oreos, I'm gonna do it before a workout. Hell yeah. Woo, okay. Got a little uncontrolled on that last one, but my legs are also super sore. That's why the balance got a little weird. Yeah, really, I have a very big appetite as well. I can eat a lot. One reason why I started using the Retta as well. Dieting this hard is pretty tough for me. But like I said, when I'm able to do off season and eat, I can down 1,000 grams of clean carbs. Like I could eat 1,000 grams of carbs in just rice easily and have no problem with it. I could eat more than that. And this next off season, because of where we were throughout most of this prep, our low days were 300, our high day was 1,000. That just shows my coach and myself that the amount of intake we can go in next off season to take it to the next level. And trust me, I'm ready to push. We're not gonna go into off season right away, especially if we get the pro card. We got some plans. We will update you that at the show video once everything is said and done. We're not gonna disclose any of that right now. So y'all have to stay tuned for that information. We're gonna pop the top real quick, show off just a little bit. Oh yeah, I feel like a fucking monster right now. Yeah, we're in beast mode right now.
You look so sick, bro.
One thing about me, I'm a very, very hard worker. And when there's a goal in mind, I will do everything to 100% to achieve that goal. My worst cheat meal, that like me actually cheating on my diet in this prep, was extra chicken. And trust me, guess what? I have the control and capacity. I have tons of sweets at home, sitting in a cabinet and in my freezer. Haven't touched a single thing. Have no urge to even take a bite of it, even before taking the Retta. Literally my worst cheat meal, even this week, was 4 ounces of extra chicken. And I disclose everything to my coach, Ryan Benson, and love the work that he's put me through. And I literally was having like mental frustrations from eating the 4 ounces of chicken that I asked him, should I only have 2 ounces of chicken with my last meal and my carbs? And he said, no, just have the 6 ounces of chicken and eat the full meal. Other people are gonna fuck up and eat a Snickers or fucking Milky Way or some shit. No, my worst cheat meal is fucking chicken. So my videographer just brought up that like if you're eating all your meals, you shouldn't crave something stupid, but it's not necessarily the case. Like sugar is addictive. Like people are addicted to sugar. That's why like most of society is very overweight. And I even learned this statistic recently from watching another YouTube video. The general population has more body fat percentage than an actual pig. So a pig is about 18 to 25% body fat. Most people are above 25 to 40% body fat in the general scope of population. So that is insane. That is super unhealthy. And on top of that, like, I don't feel like myself that I have an addictive personality, and I had to train myself to be that way because I grew up, love my father. This isn't me bashing on him. We talk all the time. But I grew up with a family that had addiction problems. So it just showed and taught me that I don't want to be that way. So it's my discipline outmatches the need for the sugar. And I want my dreams and success of being a pro bodybuilder and a successful bodybuilder to come true. That's why I said I will do everything to 100% to achieve that goal. We're gonna do some strict lateral raises on this one since we did freestanding earlier. We're gonna start with the 30-pound dumbbells and sit in the chair. Oh. Oh, these are gonna get on fire real quick. Yeah, I'm making these videos to showcase the pro card, but also to like teach you guys and inspire people to want to be healthier, whether you're on test, whether you're natural, whatever. None of that really actually matters. Do what you want to do. You know, with that premise of things, just do it healthily. Because no matter what, if you're healthy and working out hard and following your diet, you're gonna grow. You don't, and it just comes down to your goals, like with the other stuff. So I take a decent amount of stuff for prep because I want to be a pro bodybuilder and I want to be a competitive pro bodybuilder. This might sound a little selfish. I'm not doing it for anyone else. I'm doing it for me and my own, I guess, guilty pleasures. But it's just something that I wanted for myself. I always knew as a kid that I wanted something more than just having a job, which is why I love training people, having a free schedule, and being able to spend time recording and making content. Yes, I don't have as many followers as other people, but that yet is what my videographer just said. But to me, that's not always been the big goal. It's to be a pro bodybuilder and inspire. And if the inspiration gets people to follow me, then fuck yeah. Like, I want to also just be a real motherfucker with people and not like some fake face on Instagram. Like, everyone that knows me here at this gym and other places know that like I say what I'm gonna do, whether it be success-wise, doing things for people, I'm gonna follow through because I like caring about people and I wanna show people that you don't have to disclose out the world when having a goal. You can be genuine and kind and do compassionate things for others. I've been through a lot of weird, hard times in life, done things that I didn't want to do that have made me not even change who I am, but always want to stay true to my path and course that I wanted for myself. So it's don't do too much to please other people if it's gonna take away from you and make you feel damaged, because you don't want to be a people pleaser, but you want to be able to help others. And people pleasing is not the way to go about that. They're gonna use you, they're gonna crush you down, and you're gonna feel used up. But you can still do compassionate things to help people. Just make sure you're also prioritizing yourself and putting forth effort towards what you want. And if it doesn't align with what you want when someone's trying to make you do something, then don't do it. You have to have boundaries as well in life. You can't just go around doing everything for everyone, or you'll get nothing done for yourself. And I think that's the biggest part that people mess up when trying to be nice and favorable towards others, that makes them change into a bitter person. And yes, like I said, I've been through lots of hard times, but I'm not gonna let that change who I actually am. It burns. Okay, that's enough laterals. Whoa, and we almost died. We weren't gonna make it to the show right there for a second. Oh, my knees. All right, not too bad, not too bad. That was almost a really big jump up in weight. We're not gonna go that heavy yet. Oh yeah, the rear delts are popping. After this, we're gonna do a little abs before we go show you guys some mandatory poses. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, we're gonna stay there. That's pretty heavy. Oh, there we go. Kind of slept a little weird last night. Neck's not too tight, still got full mobility with it, but just a little sore. I mean, everything should be pretty tight, even though I've been stretching. Just have very minimal body fat. Oh yeah, they're fucked. Yeah, the shoulders are for a ride right now. They're beat up. They're really beat up. Oh, we'll take a little bathroom break and then hit abs so I don't squeeze some out of me while I'm doing abs. Wow, shoulder veins are popping. We're gonna do some quick ab pump, guys. I just like to get a little blood flow through them, keep them nice and tight. So nothing too crazy, maybe 2-3 sets. Depends on what they can take. my legs are fucking sore from yesterday. Oh yeah. But that's what we're looking like right now. Right 2 days before peak week starts. So you guys will get to see what the stage presence is like in our last video prep and what we are gonna be looking like while we're carving up. Now we're gonna go to my house. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what like vitamins and health supplements I've been taking through this prep along with the rest of my meals. And yeah, so end of the video coming soon after we get to the house, guys.